What's up, guys? It's time for me to make my official Super Bowl 55 prediction. This is going to be a good one. We got the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Folks, let's start off with Kansas City. They have the best quarterback head coach combo in the National Football League. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid are on fire. This has been a match made in football heaven. They have the best offensive coordinator in the game with Eric Bieniemy. I still have no idea how this man doesn't have a head coaching job. They have the best tight end in the game. Travis Kelce is an absolute monster. And last but not least, they have the best receiver in the game, Tyreek Hill. He had over 200 yards in the first quarter against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the last time these teams met. Everybody loves the Chiefs in this matchup. How can you not? They've won 25 out of their last 26 games. They're the defending Super Bowl champions. 69 out of 93 analysts at ESPN picked Kansas City to win this game. 21 out of 32 NFL.com analysts picked Kansas City to win this game. A Dolphin in Tampa Bay picked Kansas City to win Super Bowl 55. And to that I say, let them take the Chiefs. I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a massive upset in Super Bowl 55. Here's why I got the Buccaneers. They're going to get to Patrick Mahomes. Last week, JPP and Shaq Barrett put the heat on Aaron Rodgers. They brought the pressure. When I look at this matchup, Kansas City is down both of their starting tackles. 2 weeks ago in the AFC title game, Eric Fisher went down with an injury. The Kansas City offense only played 18 snaps late in that ball game without him. This is going to be an adjustment, and going up against this pass rush is going to be a tough task. Patrick Mahomes is going to be off just a tad bit with the pressure in his face. I think Todd Bowles is going to rush for, and they will get to Patrick Mahomes early in this game. Will they make their adjustments? Absolutely. Will Kansas City put points on the board? Yes. But early on, the pressure will be on Mahomes. The second reason why I got the Buccaneers winning this game is because they can run the football. Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette, since the bye week, have been on fire. Ronald Jones had a big game against Minnesota back in Week 14. He went down. He missed 2 games due to COVID. Leonard Fournette was forced to step in to the mix against Atlanta in Week 15, and then in Week 16 against the Lions on the road. And then in the final week of this season, Ronald Jones once again had a big game. In the playoffs, Leonard Fournette has turned himself into playoff Lenny. This man is not only running the football, but he's catching passes out of the backfield, and he has trust in Tom Brady. Let's go back to what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did this offseason. On March 17th, they made the greatest decision in the history of their franchise. They signed the greatest quarterback in NFL history. Tom Brady decided to come down to Tampa Bay. At first glance, when I heard the news, I said, man, oh man, this is going to be tough for Tom Brady. He has no offseason, no preseason. The Buccaneers have the worst winning percentage in all of sports history. Not just NFL history, but sports history. This is a team that went 7-9. This is a team that has missed the playoffs the last 13 years. I think they can make the playoffs with the pieces they have. But can they make a deep playoff run? No. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. After the Tom Brady signing, Tampa Bay franchise tag Shaq Barrett, who led the league in sacks last year. They were able to bring back JPP on a 2-year deal. After Tom Brady signed in Tampa Bay, JPP ran out of his house and said, y'all, it's about to go down. We're about to win the Super Bowl.
Somebody
and boy,
oh
boy,
this
are they close. Not only that, but let's look at the players they added on the offensive side. They also added Ndamukong Suh on a one-year deal. Let's look at the players they added on the offensive side of the football. Rob Gronkowski decided to come out of retirement to get one last shot to play with Tom Brady. And boy, oh boy, Gronk has been a phenomenal blocker this year. They signed Leonard Fournette. He was cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was subjected to Blake Bortles and Gardner Minshew in Jacksonville after he signed in Tampa. He said, for the first time in my life, I have a quarterback. And in the middle of the season, around week 7, AB was suspended for the first 8 games of the year, but there were teams interested. Seattle was interested. They were prepared to sign him. Green Bay was interested. Aaron Rodgers wanted another weapon, but AB ultimately chose Tampa Bay because of Tom Brady, because of that connection. Bruce Arians didn't want Antonio Brown, and Tom said, I trust him. I can make him work in this offense. So Tampa won the offseason. This is going to be a phenomenal matchup. We have two of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. Since Patrick Mahomes took over, he's been nothing short of sensational. He won the league MVP his first year as a starter. Last year, he won the Super Bowl and Super Bowl MVP. Took Kansas City to the playoff. Took Kansas City to the Super Bowl, and they won. This year, he took Kansas City to the Super Bowl. Tom Brady has been the GOAT. He has 6 Super Bowl victories, and he has 6 Super Bowl game-winning drives. I think the key to this game is keeping Patrick Mahomes on that sideline. I think Tom will let his running backs have a big game. He'll do everything in his power to win this game. Tom Brady, the last 12 days, told Giselle, told his kids, I need to concentrate. I need this house all to myself. I need to focus on this Kansas City Chiefs defense. And boy, oh boy, I think Tom Brady's going to have himself a big game on Sunday. This game will come down to the quarterback that has the ball last. And in last year's Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes scored with 2 minutes on the clock late in that ball game. Jimmy G had an opportunity to hand the 49ers a Super Bowl victory, and he failed to do so. Jimmy G unraveled. He fell apart. He choked. Let's look at his fourth quarter. He went 3 of 11. He threw an interception. His last 5 passes were a pass that should have been intercepted, a ball that was tipped at the line of scrimmage, a 3rd down pass to Emmanuel Sanders. He made a beautiful throw, but he overthrew Emmanuel Sanders by 10 yards. If Jimmy G hits Emmanuel Sanders in stride, the 49ers win the Super Bowl. And then on 4th down, why on the planet would you take a sack? He took a sack. Kansas City got the ball back. They handed the ball off to Damian Williams. They scored a touchdown. Jimmy G on his next play threw an INT, and the game was over. I've seen Tom Brady do it time and time again. In 2014, against the Baltimore Ravens, he was down 14-0. New England made it a 14-14 game. He was down 28-14. Tom Brady and the Patriots ultimately won that game. They had to overcome 2 14-point deficits, and they won that game 35-31. And then in Super Bowl 49 against the Seattle Seahawks, the defending Super Bowl champions, the Legion of Boom, with Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Bobby Wagner. Tom Brady, in the fourth quarter of that game, turned the Legion of Boom into the Legion of Doom. He was down 24-14 and orchestrated a game-winning drive through a touchdown pass to Julian Edelman. The Patriots won that Super Bowl 28-24. Let's fast forward to Super Bowl 51 against the Atlanta Falcons. We all know the story. Tom Brady's down 28-3. There's no shot. 2 minutes to go. Tom Brady and the Patriots were able to come back somehow, some way and beat the Atlanta Falcons 34-28. Tom just does it time and time again. I can keep going. In 2017, against the Pittsburgh Steelers, he had to go to Pittsburgh. There's a lot on the line for both teams. The Patriots are down late. 24-19. They give the ball to number 12. And there is no doubt in my mind that Tom Brady was going to go down the field and orchestrate another game-winning drive. The Patriots won that game 27-24. I'm not done just yet. In 2017, against the Jacksonville Jaguars in the AFC Championship game, Tom Brady had 12 stitches in the palm of his throwing hand against the best defense in the NFL. Saxonville, baby. Jalen Ramsey, Miles Jack, playmakers all over the field. AJ Boye. Tom Brady, the Patriots won that game 24-20. The list continues to go on. Tom Brady in the AFC Championship game in Patrick Mahomes' building orchestrated a game-winning drive. He had to convert 3 straight third downs to beat Patrick Mahomes, and he did it. And I expect him to orchestrate another fourth quarter game-winning drive with the game on the line. I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning this game 31-30. Tom Brady's going to throw a last-second touchdown pass to Mike Evans to seal the deal to win this Super Bowl. I love the firepower both teams possess. I think Kansas City, top to bottom, has the better overall team. But Tampa has the firepower to challenge them, and they have the greatest quarterback of all time. Not only that, but Tampa is a massive underdog. I've seen this story before. I hate to bring this up, but back in 2007, the Giants were an underdog in the divisional round of the playoffs to the Dallas Cowboys. They lost to Dallas twice in the regular season. There's no way they can beat them. The Giants went to Dallas and beat the Cowboys. In the NFC title game against the Green Bay Packers, they had to go to Lambeau Field, the frozen tundra, and they beat the Green Bay Packers. And then in the Super Bowl, they had to beat the 18-0 Patriots. No one gave them a chance, and they beat the Patriots. I hate to bring it up, but that's what happened. This Tampa Bay Buccaneers team reminds me of the 2007 Giants. They played a divisional rival in the divisional round of the playoffs, the New Orleans Saints. The Saints swept them twice this season. The Saints in the second matchup beat the Buccaneers 38-3. Tampa Bay had to take a timeout with 5 minutes to go to kick a field goal. To just kick a field goal. It was 38-0. Tampa Bay 2 weeks ago had to go to Green Bay, the frozen tundra, against Aaron Rodgers with a bye, with the number 1 seed. In his first NFC Championship game, the Buccaneers pulled off the upset. I think Tampa Bay wins the Super Bowl. They get to Mahomes early. They run the football. They win the time of possession battle. And when Tom Brady needs to be Tom Brady, he'll get the job done. Give me the Buccaneers 31-30. I can't bet against Tommy in the Super Bowl, and I think two-step Tommy is about to get that 7th ring, baby. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe.